haters talking about.
What's up, family? Happy St. Patrick's Day if you celebrate such a thing. Personally, I don't, because it has absolutely nothing to do with me. But I got a St. Patrick's Day story to tell you. So, I'm talking to my sister today, and we're both craving Krispy Kreme donuts. But we like them warm. So, we called the location nearest me to see if they had any that was warm. Typically, all you Krispy Kreme lovers know that they have a sign in the window, a neon sign, a red neon sign to let you know that they're warm. So that's when you want to come get them. Now, all you Shipley's fans, bear with me. So anyway, they didn't answer the phone, so I told my sister, well, I'll slide by there and see if they're warm. So I go by, the light is off, so I decide that I'll just go in anyway because I like the lemon fields. Once inside, I inquire about the hot light. I ask her, when will it be on? She tells me in a couple of hours, which would put it at about 4 o'clock p.m. I'm like, okay, cool. She then tells me, but we don't have any regular glaze. We're only making the green glaze today in observance of St. Patrick's Day. Man, I almost tore that whole place up. You know how it be when you have your mind set on something, you got that taste in your mouth for that certain thing, and you can't get it. And I'm like, green donut, I don't want that, and it looked nasty, right? But on top of everything, I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day. But I do know a number of black people who do. And it always just throws me off when I see it because all I can think of is like how much of a clown that a black person looks. Walking around with their green on, got the little leprechaun hats and the 4-leaf clovers or the 3-leaf clovers, and just drinking up a storm. Now I know some people just observe the day because they look for any kind of excuse to party and drink. But I will tell you this. I've seen how other people respond to black holidays. And they don't look for any reason to drink, to party, to celebrate. They will not celebrate Martin Luther King's Day. They will not celebrate Kwanzaa. They will not celebrate Black History Month. You know why? Because it has absolutely nothing to do with them. Now, I'm thinking, so why do black people latch on to other people's commemorative dates? Why do they celebrate other people's holidays so readily and get offended if you question them about it? I can tell you that the primary reason is due to the Holocaust of enslavement, whereas we were lifted out of our own history and forced to be indoctrinated into the history of others. It's shown its face in many, many ways. Take Egypt. Egypt is one of the greatest nations that ever existed, bar none. But they took Africans out of Egypt. Then they took Egypt out of Africans. Then they took Africans out of human history. So this is why many of us don't respect our own culture. Some of us are even ashamed of our own culture. We don't want to wear the green, black, and red because we're afraid Master gonna whoop us. Master gonna do something he gonna get mad. But we don't want to make Master mad, so we assimilate. Not understanding that we're being laughed at. Walking around here in some damn leprechaun pants and hat and shirt. These people are laughing at us, man. It don't make sense. You don't see nobody else doing that. Nobody else. And I understand that we have a special set of circumstances because of our history here in America. But damn, man, when you know better, you got to do better. At some point, you got to wake your sleepy ass up and get on your game, man. Show some pride. If you want for yourself, do it for your children. Do it for your grandchildren. Some people, man, my God, if you want to celebrate a holiday, the most important holiday that I've seen that I feel like black people should be celebrating is Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a holiday that black people could actually use and benefit from. It's a celebration that observes African culture by black Americans from December 26th to January 1st as a celebration of their cultural heritage and traditional values, culminating in the feast and gift giving. So all you people that like to have an excuse to give gifts for Christmas and all that stuff, and you don't want to break with tradition, you can still give your gifts, but just switch it up a little bit and call it Kwanzaa. Give it in the name of Kwanzaa. Now, Kwanzaa was created by Dr. Maulana Karanga. This dude is something else. He's still alive. I think he's around 77, 78, something like that. Brilliant guy. I love him to death. Now, Kwanzaa has 7 core principles that will give your life more value and cultural meaning than any holiday you currently celebrate. Watch me prove it. Let's start with number 1, unity. To strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. Self-determination. To define and name ourselves, as well as to create and speak for ourselves. Collective work and responsibility. To build and maintain our community together and make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and to solve them together. Cooperative economics. To build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses and to profit from them together. Purpose. To make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. Creativity. To do always as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited it. And finally, faith. To believe with all our hearts in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and righteousness and victory of our struggle. That sounds pretty good to me. You get that down, man? Shit, man. Damn near gonna be immortal, man. You like unstoppable. You can't stop that kind of train. That's what I'm talking about right there. Some of y'all celebrating St. Patrick's Day, y'all don't even know what that dude did. You don't even know where he's from. You don't know nothing about his mom, his dad, and nothing. You don't know if he had kids or anything. You don't know if he was a criminal. You don't know what kind of person he was. Look him up. I can guarantee you it surprises you. In fact, some of y'all don't even know that St. Patrick wasn't even his original name. Yeah. Get out of here, man. People talking about, well, you know, my great grandmother was Irish. So, you know, I gotta claim it, you know, like you can't run from who you are, you can't run from your heritage. My daddy's daddy, great granddaddy on his granddad's side was Irish. Like so I celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate my heritage. I'm gonna celebrate my heritage. Okay, I get it. You're gonna celebrate your heritage. You're claiming Irish. I get it. But do they claim you? No more talk.
What the haters talking about?